Hey guys, today's Monday, March the 6th of 2023, and I want to do a little video, a pre-market of what's been cooking overnight before the U.S. session starts. We'll start off with the metals. So far, there's a push to the upside here with a PPS buy signal. I would be surprised if there's a pullback. Hopefully these level will hold uh, anywhere between 1852 and 1835. But so far, it's holding pretty well on the 4 hour. Same thing with silver, but not as strong as gold. You can see that it's kind of chopping back and forth here within this swing pivot high of 21.28 within the 4 hour. And copper, we already know that line in the sign, the line in the sand is that 407, 408, and it's just oscillating back and forth. And right now on the daily, it's pushing lower with PPS sell signal, and you can see that on the squeeze play chart, it's already activated since February the 27th. So it's gonna explode either to the upside or to the downside. And the 4 hour is kind of telling you, as of right now, the selling pressure building up. Key levels that should hold will be 393 all the way to 398. That should be some support if it's going to hold and then bounce to the upside. If not, it's going to push lower and maybe test 371. And platinum so far is pushing, higher on the daily, but kind of stalled today. Not that much. We'll see how the U.S. session starts. Let's look at the energy. And the worst one of the bunch is natural gas. Look at this big drop down. Interesting. Let's look at crude. You can see that we are in a squeeze play since the 24th, and it's kind of chopping back and forth in a range. Right now, the 4 hour is pushing. Got a PVS sell signal, but it could recover and maybe push higher. But you're in a trading range, 72.25 all the way to 82.66, and it's just kind of oscillating back and forth. But the 4 hour, pretty strong. Our Bob, you can see that we had a double top. Looks like it was gonna have a breakout moment, but now it's pulling back. But still kind of chopping around that 271, around there. So hopefully it could hold. If not, it's gonna go back into this area and then kind of chop around. And support would be all the way down, all the way over here to like 252, 253. Yep, 252 all the way to 227. But let's see if maybe this is just kind of getting ready to move to the upside. You see there's some buyers, coming in. Hopefully will hold in that area. And natural gas, man, it's ugly. Look at that. Look at that big pull. I mean, you got one, two. Hopefully you'll hold here. There's some support here at 266. That area right there. So if that holds, maybe buyers will come in, maybe push a leg higher. But you can see the momentum is slowing down on the 4 hour, and I think is the worst one of the bunch. What is that? Minus 10.34%. Yeah. So let's look at natural gas a little more closer here. So there's some key level here, 264 on the daily. That should hold. I mean, that's extreme. Maybe some bottom feeders will come up and purchase it around there. But if that doesn't hold, looking then at the weekly, yeah, your next support will be around the 255. Anywhere between the two, looking at the monthly 261 all the way to 255. That'll be your next leg of support for this week. As right now, this is where we at. We need to regain 279 and we need to regain 290. 279 is closer on the weekly. Try to regain this 50% midpoint range, and also 290 right here. So that's the worst one of the group here in the energy sector. The dollar, pretty much is in a narrow range here, kind of trading between 105.18 and 104 in the 4 hour. And it looks like now some buyers are coming in. So I'd like to see if maybe we could test that 105. And if it's going to push higher, uh, pretty much test that high right here. But if it's going to be a fake out in the US session, then push back, watch out for 104.09. And if they take that out in the US session, then uh, chances are it could probably test out this 103.54 area right here. So keep an eye on that low level right there. Well, that's it. I don't want to make this video too long. This is pretty much just a pre-market, just to kind of give you a gauge of what's going on. But keep your eye on natural gas. That's not that's a big drop. I don't know if it's news related or whatnot, but we'll see. Hopefully, when the session ends, maybe we regain some of these losses. Good trading today, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on the metals, energy, and the US dollar.